Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. So today's video is going to be all about my most loved and used items of 2017. Every year I try and do a variation on this. Sometimes it's best purchases, sometimes it's just most used. This year I decided to do a combination because some things which I really love this year I didn't buy this year, so I thought I would kind of mix it up to get a more accurate representation of what were really my favourites in terms of luxury for 2017. So I hope you guys enjoy this and let's get going. First up on my list is my Louis Vuitton Neville in the size in the damier azur with the rose ballerine lining. I actually bought this in 2016, but this was the year that I really used it a ton. I've been using it all year round. Previously I thought it was maybe only a summer bag, but I've been using this in winter, autumn, really anytime I can, and I absolutely love it. I have fully come around to the size as well. I have a GM size and that's what I was used to, and in my opinion, like, the size drop down is quite a lot going from a GM to the You really do see a size difference, but I have really come around to this size. I've been loving it. It's perfect for every day. I feel like it just looks a little bit nicher as well. It can also very easily fit in your laptop, any documents you need, so it's perfect for work, keys, makeup, just all of your essentials really. So I have been loving this, both the size, the combination I got, really everything, and I would say this is probably my most used bag of 2017. I cannot get enough. I am so happy I got it and I've just been loving it so much. My next pick is my Chanel Jumbo, and I'm going to try and keep this brief because I have lost count of the amount of times I have talked about this bag. I have always had this as a favourite of mine and this year was no exception. I use it a ton. For me, it's just the perfect grab and go bag when you want to look a bit smarter, but you want to be rest assured that you're grabbing a good one. It can fit a lot, it's very carefree, and I think it goes with everything from really smart outfits to casual jeans. You know, it just really is perfect. I used it a lot for bridal appointments this year as well. It fits a lot, and as I said, you don't have to worry about it. It will just go with everything. So I have always loved this. I continue to love it, and it was definitely one of my most used this year. Now for a smaller bag, and it is my Saint Laurent clutch bag. Now in terms of actual volume, I probably didn't use this a ton, but when I did use it, I absolutely loved it. For me, this is very much an event bag, so anytime I did have an event or a fancy occasion, I would grab this bag. Any weddings I went to, I use this bag, and I love it. It's very carefree because of the pebbled leather, so really wipe clean if you do get any drinks on it or anything like that. It's also very practical because even though you can't fit a ton in there, you can fit your essentials, and you do also have the chain if you do want to be hands-free as well. So I love this. The colour combination is perfect for me. It's a very pale pink verging on nude, so it goes with pretty much everything, and this has really been a go-to fancy bag for me. Perfect for what it is, and every time I've used it I've just fallen more and more in love with it. Next up is a belt pick, and of course I had to include my Gucci Marmont belt. If you follow me anywhere on social media, you will know how much I have worn this belt. It's really been a constant on pretty much every casual outfit I've worn, and some of my smarter outfits as well. I really have worn this with everything, which I'm very happy about because it was a very, very pricey belt. I think to date, before that, my record was like £20 on a belt. Never spent money on belts, so it was quite a jump to go to this one, but I have gotten a ton of use out of it. I did punch 2 more holes in to make it wearable as a kind of dress belt as well as a lower waist jeans belt, and that was the right decision for me. I know that it voids the warranty, but thankfully I haven't needed the warranty. There's been absolutely nothing wrong with it, and I absolutely love this thing. So very happy I have it. I still wear it all the time, and it's just been such a good buy. My next pick is another bag one, and it is my Celine Nano. This one is a bit of a surprise to me. Obviously I liked it enough to buy it in the first place, but Celine really isn't a brand that I've been drawn to in the past. I don't know why, it's just not been one of my go-tos, but this bag has absolutely become a favourite for me. I've used it a ton. It's very practical and very comfortable to wear, and I also just love the way it looks. The leather, I got it in the smooth leather, and this is supposed to be the more delicate, but I've had absolutely no issues with it. You know, it's very carefree. I haven't had to baby it at all, and it's really worn very well. I can't see any scratches on it. It's just very, very easy going. The capacity as well is amazing. It fits so much, it's incredible, and I love the fact that it's very easily accessible, so you can just leave it open, which is what I tend to do, or you can zip it up for security as well. So this really has everything going for it. You know, you can obviously carry it by the handles, or you can use the strap as well. It's easy to dress up or down, and it's just such a great all-rounder. So this has definitely been a firm favourite for me. Every time I've worn it, I've just been impressed with how lovely and easy it is to wear, and I've just been loving it. My next pick is a shoe pick, and they are the Valentino Roxette heels with the Kitten heel in the matte black leather. These are ones that I bought and I love them, but I just didn't wear them that much to begin with, and then in the summer I started and I pretty much haven't stopped since. They have been a go-to for me. They are so comfortable to wear. I can last pretty much a whole day in these, and they're just so great and easy to dress up otherwise quite a plain outfit. You're just wearing just jeans and a blouse, pop these on. I just think it makes it look a little bit more special and pulled together. So I have loved wearing these. I've worn them everywhere from shopping trips to dinner, and they've done just beautifully. So these are 100% a firm favourite for me. I love items which are just very easy to wear and you can just pop on and it elevates the outfit, and this is those to a T. So absolutely totally in love with these and would very much recommend. Now for a small accessory, and this is actually the only one that has made this list. It is the Louis Vuitton zippy coin purse in the Marmont leather. I've obviously used other SLGs this year, but this is really the one that has stood out to me as my most used and loved one. I've really been enjoying it this year. I've had it for quite a while now. I think I've owned it for 2 or more years, so it's not a particularly new one, but it's just so functional, which is why I keep reaching for it. It's my go-to wallet for any smaller bags, but it's also my go-to wallet for traveling as well. I did travel quite a bit this year and this just performed every single time. I really enjoyed it. It is quite roomy, even though it's a very compact wallet, so you have plenty of room for all your cards and also for cash and coins as well. It's very hard wearing as well. I've had no issues with the Marmont leather. I still think it looks pretty much pristine, and I've used it an absolute ton. So I really love this. I love the pop of colour as well, and it's just been such a great wallet. So very happy with this. I will hopefully continue to love and use this in 2018 as well. My next pick is another shoe favourite, and they are the Nicholas Kirkwood Briar flats. These actually made my wish list because I love them so much that I want to get a pair in black next year as well. They are seriously great. I was a bit nervous when I first got them as to whether I would get enough wear out of them, but because of how comfortable they are, I have reached for these time and time again. They are so great. So you do just have the pointed toe, which in my opinion makes them a lot more wearable and a lot more flattering, and they do just have the gold trimming there. So really beautiful. I got these in the pebbled leather in the pale pink. Hopefully I will get them in the black as well, but these are absolutely stunning. I would highly recommend. And now for my final pick, which is the Gucci Marmont flap. Obviously I had to include this one because it genuinely has been one of my most used, if not the most used. I did say it was my Neville, but now that I'm thinking about it, maybe it's my Gucci Marmont flap. But I have been loving this bag. It's no secret how much I love it. If I was being really accurate, then all 3 of my Marmont flaps, yes I have 3 now, would make this list because I really have just been loving and using those the most, but I didn't want it to be really repetitive, so I decided to just pick my favourite out of the 3 I have, and it is my nude one by far. I love this bag. I love the others as well, but if I could only have one, it would be this one. It is such a great colour, the perfect nude in my opinion. It really just goes with everything, so you don't have to worry about pairing it, you know. It's just a very easy, great neutral. I love the colour a lot. I love the gold hardware, and I just think it's a really chic, easygoing bag. It's lasted really well as well. I've had no issues with wear and tear. I have heard mixed things about the leather and how delicate it is, but I've not had any issues. You know, it's been pretty durable for me, and I have not babied this bag at all. The only thing is I have been careful with how I've been wearing it. I know it can get a little bit pointy at the top, so I have restricted how much I've been using it crossbody, but apart from that, it has been very carefree. So I love this bag. I'm very glad I got it, and I would recommend if you are considering getting it. So that is it for this video, guys. I hope you enjoyed it. I will have another video going live, I think next week, depending on Christmas timelines, covering my least used and more regrettable purchases. So if you want to see the flip side of this video, then keep an eye open for that. But this is my last video before Christmas, so I hope you guys have an amazing Christmas if you do celebrate, and even if you don't, I hope you do get some time off and get to spend some time with your family and loved ones. Thank you so much for watching, guys. I will see you in my next one.